Hey YouTube, Brian Crazy F and True Wrestling, back at you with this week's Smackdown review. For those of you who have not gotten to see the show yet, Smackdown will air this Friday, 8 o'clock in the United States on Sci-Fi. This is the final Smackdown leading into the Tables, Ladders, and Chairs pay-per-view. Very exciting. Next week, Smackdown will be live on USA. It'll start at 9 o'clock Tuesday, not Friday, Tuesday. So make sure you check it out. I will have results right after that event goes off the air. Starts off with a Edge promo. He shows a video package of what he has done to Kane and Paul Bearer in recent weeks. He has become the master manipulator. He has gotten Kane's head so much. Kane, who was manipulating everybody, now he's being the one that's manipulated. I think it's a very good angle. I don't know who's going to win yet at this Sunday's pay-per-view, but I think either way could turn out to be decent. They announced a big inter-promotional tag team match for later on tonight. I really like the direction they're going with bringing the WWE closer to one whole company again, instead of two separate brands. The brand extension was done in 2002. For those of you who do not know that, from when SmackDown was first started in 1999 to mid-2002, they shared talent with Raw. It was one huge company. Then they did the brand extension after they acquired WCW and a lot of ECW talent. There was just too many wrestlers to, you'd have all the A-list wrestlers on both shows, and then the B-list wouldn't get, or even some of the C-stars wouldn't get enough time. So they figured, make two shows. We'll have, 4 or 5 stars on each show. Then we'll have a good undercard. And SmackDown, for the last 8 years, has always been legendary in pushing its undercard. A lot of people attributed that to Michael P.S. Hayes, but in fact, it's been the writers that have worked under him. Great match. This is a great match, the one that's coming up. We had Kofi Kingston and my boy, the World Warrior Kaval, face the current Intercontinental Champion Dolph Ziggler and Jack Swagger in a tag contest. Kofi and Kaval picked up the win after a very good contest. I mean, this was excellent. This was probably the match of the night. Not moment of the night, but match of the night. We go to a Miz interview backstage. Talks about how his week has been that busy. Who cares? And he will put Orton through a table on Sunday. Yeah. Like to see that happen. JTG. As you guys know, they let Shad Gaspard go. His tag team partner, they had a group called Crime Time, for those of you that don't know or are new to wrestling. JTG's got a new segment. I guess he's getting more airtime on SmackDown again. It's called Straight Outta Brooklyn. He was talking about Sunday's pay-per-view, and he had a couple good jokes, one about Justin Bieber. So, if this is JTG's push, good for him. They go to another backstage segment. You see Drew McIntyre trying to hit on Kelly. So the guy does have a personality. He did wear a shirt 2 weeks in a row. Wow. And then Caitlyn interrupts. I thought Caitlyn was going after Dolph Ziggler. I guess she just wants everybody. Then we go to a Cody Rhodes moment. He's showing you how to do your hair and blow dry it, for those of you who need to blow dry your hair. Okay, moving on. We go to Cody Rhodes versus Chris Masters, which I thought this was to be honest, this must have been a product of Michael P.S. Hayes. This match was a complete piece of shit. 2 weeks ago, you saw Chris Masters completely destroy Cody Rhodes with the Master Lock, and then Cody Rhodes gets over on him. I know Cody Rhodes. I mean, I'm not saying that he's not a good competitor, but I mean, Chris Masters is main event material. If any of you have watched my videos, you know that Chris Masters is main event material. Cody Rhodes could be there, but he was really good in the tag division. I like to see him with Drew McIntyre, but unfortunately they killed that angle off really quickly to give the belts to the two different groups at Nexus, and now Santino and Kozlov, which I like Santino and Kozlov, but interesting angle at that. Then we go into a Lakeville promo. They're trying to call off the tables match. As you know, finally, WWE is doing it right. They're having a gimmick pay-per-view, which all the matches actually have the gimmick. Okay, yeah, that was a no-brainer, right? So they're trying to call off the tables match. Natalya and Beth Phoenix come down, which, they brought Beth Phoenix back in recent weeks. The Glamazon has returned. I always think of her as Santino's woman. But they come out with a gift wrap table, which I thought was pretty amusing for a Christmas present for Lay Cool. And when they go to unwrap, it's actually a pink table with Lay Cool painted on it, done up as witches. So, I just forgot which one did what to what. Yeah, a fight then ensued, and then Michelle saved Layla from going through a table. I thought I had if it was Beth or Natalya that was trying to put Layla through the table, but I guess I didn't mark that down on my notes, guys. Then we went into a tag team contest. It was Santino Marella and Vladimir Kozlov, who are the current WWE Tag Team Champions. They, out of this sequence in belts, they're only, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th champions in this series since the new Tag Team Championship has been awarded. They fought Tyler Reks and Guerrero. I guess Chavo is desperate to find anybody he can partner with these days, even though Tyler Reks is a good choice, don't get me wrong. But I mean, a couple weeks ago it was Drew who ended up beating the crap out of him. Well, to say it wasn't deserved, I mean, he did tag himself in and do that botched frog splash. I mean, no one did the frog splash like Eddie. I know it's a tribute to him, but if Chavo's going to do it, let Chavo hit it. Come on. If it's a tribute, let it be a true tribute. All you guys know how I feel about Eddie. He was one of the greatest wrestlers ever to walk this earth. Then we go into Miz and Del Rio versus Mysterio and Edge. Interesting contest. I mean, we got 3 guys from SmackDown, 1 guy from Raw. They're really pushing The Miz. They're really pushing Michael Cole. Why? CM Punk is great at commentary. Get CM Punk and Jerry Lawler out there. Keep Michael Cole on SmackDown. No, I like SmackDown. Put him on Superstar. Josh Matthews. As you can tell, I am very tired while I'm doing this, but that's okay. I think it adds to the humor content of the video just a little bit. They fought to a no contest, guys. All hell ends up breaking loose. The entire roster comes out. McIntyre comes out and attacks Ray. Is this new beef we're going to see forming now? Everybody's against Ray. I mean, McIntyre's against Ray. Del Rio's against Ray. I mean, Ray's not that big of a guy. Poor Ray. Edge spears Kane. I mean, this was crazy. I mean, the whole roster came out. We saw a lot of fighting. This was good. This was definitely good. This was the end of the taping for what you guys are going to see on television. We went to a dark match, which will not be televised. It was Edge versus Kane. It was a pretty good contest, don't get me wrong. But for a little more serious note, it has been a couple weeks since I made one of these videos, and there's been a lot of criticism that's been flowing around, inside the YouTube wrestling community. Excuse me, still fighting that cold, guys, and from outsiders. And a lot of it's targeted JC. I've gotten a couple things myself, but if it wasn't for JC, I might not even be here doing these videos for you guys. He really was kind of the motivating force behind starting this. I mean, so was I. But I mean, JC was the one that has done this in the past. You can see I am just... This New England weather is killing me, guys. It's been about 25 degrees for the last couple of days. And I don't like the cold. But in closing, I'm obviously losing my voice again. But in closing, the criticism towards JC has been unfair. It almost cost me my counterpart in doing these videos. But we are grown men. We've decided to ignore the criticism. But we're not going to be... We've said it in the past. We said it in the present. We're going to say it in the future. We're not going to be nice about it anymore. No sugarcoating. You want to start something with us? Start it. We'll finish it. For F and True Wrestling, this has been Brian Crazy. Have a good one.